So today, I got another good video for y'all. And first of all, I want to say shout out to everybody that's been enjoying these type of videos that I've been doing lately. I really appreciate it. And everybody that's been hitting that like button. And in some of my last videos I've been doing, the police videos, y'all was telling me to check out Long Island Audit, which is a channel. I didn't know that was the guy I was reacting to I think a few days ago. I didn't know, and a lot of y'all were telling me that I should check out more of his videos. So I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and dive straight into it. Hopefully y'all enjoying these type of videos, because I even learning more stuff myself. And today we're gonna be checking out this one by Long Island Audit. And the name of this one is called Police and Security Try to Enforce Unconstitutional Sign, Get Educated on Our Rights and the Law. So it looked like Long Island Audit is gonna be educating them what the law is instead of them trying to make up their own laws. Now, let's go ahead and dive straight into the video. Like and subscribe, and let's go.
You're law enforcement. You're not policy enforcement. Respectfully, sir.
We're going to have the officer come, and you're going to be removed.
Oh.
Well, and if that's what the officer's going to remove me by force, then he's going to remove me by force. It's a public building, right?
This is not a public building. This is a private building.
It's a private. Who owns it? You're not trying to help me with anything. You're trying to get me to stop recording. That's what you're trying to do. So don't be disingenuous by saying you're trying to help me. You mind if I get your name, sir?
Okay, let's start simple. What are we doing here?
Wouldn't the simple, my name's Sean, wouldn't the simple thing to be to identify yourself, sir? Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today we're at the Motor Vehicle Commission here in Springfield, New Jersey. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect.
All right.
Let's get into it. All right, guys, so let's take a look around the DMV here. So the real reason I'm here is a little bit of activism. There goes our friendly reminder that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we record them. But here comes the sign right here that a viewer sent to me. Excuse me?
She gonna tell.
This is the sign that a viewer sent to me. Unauthorized photography or videography of any kind is strictly prohibited in this motor vehicle agency's violators may be subject to fine and or arrest by order of the chief administrator. So I'm not sure, does the chief administrator of the DMV make laws by himself? Is he some sort of, you know, oh, I was just reading the sign that you guys have there. Yeah, no, I was reading the sign you have there. That's not a law.
It's in effect in here. So
What do you mean?
it's in effect. If it's posted, it's in effect.
Oh, it's just a policy, though. It's not a law.
You can't do it, bro. So
What you mean you can't do it?
I'm a journalist. I can.
not in here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is a public building, right?
This is not a public building. This is a private building.
Not a
This is
private building.
Who owns it?
Who owns it? A private owner.
Who's the private
You
one?
can't record in here.
Yeah, but who owns the
You have
building?
business here? Is he waiting for something? You're
Can-
gonna have to step outside, bro.
Yeah, no. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the facility here.
You can't.
But I'm trying to understand. This is the New Jersey Department of Vehicles.
Can we walk outside?
But
and I can explain
how
to
is
you?
it a private building? I don't understand that part.
Because motor vehicles not owned by the state anymore. It's private.
Private, then who owns it?
Can we step outside?
It doesn't sound, it says by chief administrator. Chief administrator of
Chief
who?
administrator is whoever's in charge.
Huh.
It sounds like a government agency to me.
Can we step outside?
I mean,
Oh, man,
I don't
come
have,
on.
I'm not opposed to stepping outside. I'm just, you know, I
Why
want
are we
to,
stepping outside? then?
because I want to finish what I was doing, you know?
Hey, Angelo, I need you in here. I need you in here.
Only because, sir, is that I'm just trying to finish my business that I have here, and then I'll be out of here. I mean,
Well,
I'm
you're
just
gonna
taking.
probably have to leave then.
What?
Oh, but why would I need to leave?
Because you're doing something that's not
allowed in here.
But why would the First Amendment,
Why
freedom
do we
of
keep
press?
going in circles here?
I'm asking you a
They
question.
do not want it done here, so you can't do it.
No,
in here.
but I understand
And
what you're
probably
saying.
Still recording.
I am still
okay?
recording. Of course I am,
So,
sir.
It says clearly, no photographs.
No,
no
I was just
videos,
reading it.
nothing.
Yeah, I know what it
so
says.
Obviously, you don't understand the policy then.
No, I understand the policy, but
No,
it's
you don't,
it's in
'cause you're
direct.
still doing it.
But are you going to keep talking? Or are you
I'm
going to
not
listen?
harassing you. I'm telling you.
I didn't
doing.
say you're harassing
I'm security
me.
here. We're going to have the officer come, and you're going to be removed. Okay?
I mean, if that's what the officer's going to remove me by force, then he's going to remove me by force.
Well,
I
you're gonna be
mean,
removed either.
hey, how are you,
either
sir?
the easy way or the hard way.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm just taking some pictures and videos of the signs here and
You
everything.
got a policy, you can't record.
And you are,
Still
sir?
doing it.
And who are you?
Officer Bonavita-Cola?
Are you law enforcement, sir?
Yes.
And what department do you work for?
What can we help you?
He wants.
I just wanted to know what department you worked for, sir.
I work for Springfield. What can
Springfield
we help you with?
Police Department.
Yes, sir. What can we help you with?
Oh, I'm just a journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the signs in publicly accessible areas of this building, sir.
Told you can't do it.
Well, it's not against the law, sir. I have a First Amendment right just to take some pictures and videos in public. I'm not getting any sensitive information.
This is not a public building.
Bro, this is crazy, yo. This is crazy.
But who owns it? If I keep asking, who owns it?
No matter who owns it, it's a private building.
But who owns it that issues
Doesn't
license
matter.
plate?
It's supposed to.
A private company.
It's supposed to.
But wait, a private company issues
You're in somebody's
license
private-
plates?
When you go in somebody's
So
restaurant
wait.
and they tell you they don't want you to do a certain thing,
I mean,
you
if
have to leave.
I just find it hard that a private company prints license
I just
plates.
find it hard that we're still going through this. That
Well,
we're
no,
going through
because
this.
I just don't
We're
want my
going
rights
around
violated,
the-
so that's all. I'm not trying to be difficult with you. If the
You're
officer,
violating our rights. You're violating our rights.
Yo,
It clearly
this is-
says, do not do it.
but there's no law, sir. You're law enforcement. You're not policy enforcement. Respectfully, sir, I don't want to break the law. If you think that I'm breaking the law and you want to cite me a law that I'm breaking, I'll gladly comply. But I'm not breaking any laws. I'm actually doing the opposite. I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity.
I get all that, but
Yeah.
what can we help you with?
I don't need any help. I was actually just going to film the signs over here and film in the publicly accessible areas and then be on my way when I'm finished filming. I'm not going to film, across the counter or any type of.
You're still filming now. So
Yeah, well, yeah,
we
because.
don't know what you're filming because you keep turning.
Well,
and
this is a
turning
public
and you're
building,
still
sir. You
filming.
keep saying it's
And it
private.
says, do not do it.
I
You're
understand
still
that.
doing it.
I understand that.
We're
It's. I
going in
read.
circles here,
I don't want to go in circles with you, sir.
and we're trying to do this nicely.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that sign violates my constitutional right to film.
As I mentioned to you, this is private property. It's prohibited.
But if it's private property, I just want to know who it is. What private agency or person issues license plates for New Jersey?
We don't understand. We would like to help you with whatever your issue is, but so far you haven't laid anything out for us to help you with.
But I told you everything. Can I get your name?
Yeah, my name's Walter.
My name is Sean. My name's Sean.
But
Nice to meet you,
We
Walter.
would like to help you with something, but it's just.
I don't need.
They keep on saying that they would like to help him with something. He's saying, I don't need no help. I don't need help. I'm just trying to film and I'm going to be on my way. And I understand the way some people look at the artists. They looking at it like, oh, they just come and just try to get stuff riled up and stuff. And I think the way what he's doing is it seems like that he going to these different places just to see if officers is going to like respect our rights or not. So I think that's basically what he's doing. And when they try to violate our rights, that's when this guy here, Long Island Audit, I guess that's when he's trying to educate them. Hey, that is a policy. You know what I'm saying? So I got a right to film in here. So it's crazy. It's like, man. Oh, man.
Need any help? You're not trying to help me with anything. You're trying to get me to stop recording. That's what you're trying to do. So don't be disingenuous by saying you're trying to help
We
me.
would like to help you with whatever it is you need help with.
But I don't need help with
You won't even
anything.
tell us. You were just in here filming, which, as you see, is prohibited.
It's prohibited by a sign. There used to be signs that prohibited.
You're not allowed to do it.
It's not a law, sir. And I have a constitutional right to news gather in public buildings. Can you call a supervisor, sir?
You're speaking to one.
No, not. I'm saying a law enforcement supervisor, if that's okay. Just so I know what's going on. and
So how many
we're up to
people they
date
gonna
on
call,
everything.
y'all?
So now you can film more.
Oh, I'm not.
Told you like
I'm not
10
gonna stop
times.
filming. It's a constitutional right. He's law enforcement. If he tells me I'm breaking the law, I will glad. If he says he's gonna arrest me and I'm breaking the law, I'll stop.
You don't do it.
But I don't want to
You're
break.
still doing it. Yeah, but you're breaking the law. By
I'm not
listening
breaking
to
the
us.
law, sir.
So now
That's.
we gotta
I'm
call
breaking
more
the law
people
by
here.
not listening to you.
Don't you
Does that
understand?
make
We gotta
sense?
call more people here to address this now.
But sir, it doesn't have to be that way.
I know, because we could have just walked out.
But why
And it
would
would've
you?
been Nice and easy. But
But why
you're
do I-
still filming.
Yeah.
And the sign clearly says don't do it.
I
and
understand
you're
that.
still doing it.
That sign's unconstitutional, sir. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Unconstitutional.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I'm telling you it is. I'm telling you it is. That's not a
Maybe in
law.
your world-
It doesn't.
maybe
It
in
doesn't
your
have a
world.
statute attached
Maybe
to
in
it.
your world.
Okay. Because I live in
your
a.
world.
I live in a different world than
Yeah,
you.
you do, obviously, because
Okay.
look what's going on here.
I mean, sir, I'm not going to be, confrontational with you about
I'm not
and say yes, you
confrontational
are.
with
You're
you.
saying
I'm
I
just
live in
telling
my
you-
own world.
I'm
You're
just
being
telling you what's
confrontational,
going-
sir.
I'm just telling you what's going on.
We don't know. He wants to record signs, and I'm not sure exactly.
I'm just yeah. I'll explain it. So I just want to. I want to take some. Excuse me, sir. I just want to take some pictures and videos of the publicly accessible areas of the building. I'm a journalist. I'm working on a story on the DMV here. That's it. Nothing nefarious going on. Nothing. I'm not filming.
Well, how long do you plan on?
Oh, I couldn't tell you, but I'm not. What I can tell you is that I don't plan on going
Can't
in.
tell me how long you're going to be here. That's against the law. Like, do you break
No.
Against the law.
Just
I-
how long you plan on being here?
Yeah, no, that's not what I said at all. I'm just saying that I couldn't tell you an exact time. I don't want to lie to you. But what I will say is that I don't plan on going into any restricted areas. I don't want to cause any disturbance. I don't want to hold up any business here. All this is
You realize
unnecessary.
By filming, people are going to ask us like why they're filming. Certain people do not want to be filmed.
Well, I would understand that, but are you law enforcement officer, sir?
I'm a retired police officer. Yes,
Okay,
I'm a
well,
security.
so you're security guard. Well, as a security guard, observe and report. I would suggest that you would just tell them that it's not against the law. You're a law enforcement officer, sir.
Recording that as well, right?
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, but that's not a law. It's not a law.
So listen, I understand your
By order
con-
of the
sir.
chief administrator.
Yeah, chief administrators don't make laws, sir. Why can't I record? What's the law? But why? What's the law, ma'am?
You know what? It'd be crazy though, like when you go in those places and they be like, you can't record, but yet they got cameras everywhere in the building. So here's the thing with me. Here's the thing. And like I said, I understand that, some people might don't like what he's doing. They might feel like he's just trying to get a rile or something out of the officers. But the way I'm looking at it, like, is this right here. He's saying that people, the retired officer saying that people in the building do not want to be recorded. Okay, if you don't want to be recorded, then don't you think you're being recorded by them already having cameras all over the building already? That's the same thing. That's just me personally. I'm just telling you. If they got a problem with this guy recording in a building and he's saying that people don't want to be recorded, but yet you in a public building and you can see cameras all across the top of that building, and you bet you that them cameras are recording you. So that's the reason why I say I don't really get it of why they saying people don't want to be recorded, but yet they come out in public. Anywhere in public you can be recorded. If you don't want to be recorded, they'll say, hey, stay at home. You know what I'm saying? But it's cameras all over that building for you to say you don't want to be recorded. It just don't make sense to me.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Just between me and you?
Yeah.
You're doing a story, that's all well and good. No,
Okay.
when you're taking your pictures,
Yeah.
we're just asking you, how long do you plan on doing this? Just so, are you going to be here all day? Just sitting
No,
here
obviously, I'm not going to be here for 8 hours. I'm not going to probably even be here for an hour. I'm just, I'm standing up for my rights here. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to, you keep getting me to stop recording.
But you
Law
contradicting
enforcement's here.
yourself. You keep
How?
contradicting yourself.
Explain to me how.
Because you don't want to disturb
I
the
don't
place of
at all.
business, but you are disturbing the place of business.
I would argue that you are disturbing the place of business,
I
sir.
work here.
I mean,
Okay?
that doesn't
I'm not
mean that you can't
disturbing
disturb the
You're
place of
disturbing
business.
it because it's on the sign and it clearly says don't do it, but you're still doing it.
Yeah.
Just go over there, let him film, and when he's done, he's going to walk out the door like a gentleman, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I'm not breaking any laws.
They want them out.
They don't look, bro.
I mean, if they want me out, the law enforcement officer could tell me, I have to be out of here. But this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is a public building. I have a right to be here.
Dang, bro.
That's not a law, sir. You have to learn it. That's not a law.
Do you even have any business here?
I just, but I'm working on my story, like I told you. Yeah.
But did you come and tell anybody you were working on?
You don't have to.
No, I don't need to. It's a public building. It's a public building. I don't need to. I don't need to tell anybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can come and do
I don't know
anything
why.
you want.
No, you can't
Because
come
you're
in
a
here.
journalist, you could come in
No,
and
no,
do
no, no.
anything you want.
No, sir. Of course
Even though
not.
it's posted saying
Of
not
course
to do
not.
it.
No. See, you're conflating the issues. And as long as I'm not, I don't want to, bother anyone. I'm not gonna.
But the whole thing. What is that? Just when you're done, just taking it. Just do me a favor, just walk out the door.
Oh,
If you can,
I'm not gonna stay here. I wouldn't want to stay here all day, sir. Wouldn't want to stay here all day.
Hey,
I just want to make sure that we're all good here and there's no issues. And
It's only one, right? Only one paperwork? Yeah, it's flip the title and inspect.
how you doing, sir? How are you? You mind if I get your name, sir?
Okay, let's start simple. What are we doing here?
Wouldn't the simple? My name's Sean. Wouldn't the simple thing to be to identify yourself, sir?
Well, that's a good start, Sean. I'm Michael. What's
Okay,
going on
great.
today?
Thanks, Michael. Are you Sergeant?
I am not. I'm the corporal.
Oh, Corporal. Okay, thanks, Corporal Mike. I'm just taking some pictures and video. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story on the DMV here in Springfield.
Do you have any ID?
No, I don't carry ID on me only because I'm an activist as well, and I don't hand over my ID to just law enforcement who ask me unless I'm breaking the law, and I'm not.
Technically, the DMV does have a policy that you're not allowed to record in the building.
Yeah, that's a policy. Is not a law.
It's not a law. You are correct. However, if they say they don't want you here,
but see, why do they always say that? It'd be like when you go to play, but like they don't want, like it's not their building. Like it'd be like they be saying like, "Yo, we don't want you here," as if it's their building personally. Like, bro, and that's the reason why I be saying a lot of times, man, it's good to know your rights. I'm telling you, man, you will be lost in the sauce if you do not know your rights. Man.
policies.
Well, you've read. I'm sure you're very Corporal. I'm sure you're very well familiar with the criminal trespassing statute in New Jersey. So a public building.
I'm not trying to start an argument.
I'm having a discussion with you, Corporal. I'm just letting you know that in criminal trespassing in New Jersey, if you are in a public building and you're complying with all laws, you have a right to be here. And you just admitted I'm not breaking any laws.
No, you're correct. But again, if somebody asks you to leave,
That don't mean anything.
And I'm not breaking the law. You can remove me from a public building.
but again, if they're asking you to leave, then we're pushing another line. Again, at this point, you're not breaking any laws. So do me a favor, give me a minute. Let me speak to security guards, see what's going on.
Yeah, sure.
here.
No
All right?
problem.
Here's what I'm going to say to you. Because I know you're recording, I'm recording, he's recording,
Yeah.
he's not.
I mean, if it was against the law, you'd be breaking the law, right?
They tell me I have to do that. Do me a favor, just give me a couple minutes.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Here's the one thing I am going to say. Nothing sensitive, no personal document.
Oh, that's not my intention, sir. No, that's not my intention.
It may not be your intention, I'm just telling you, so
Yeah.
got it, he's got it, everybody's
Sure,
on the
sure,
same
sure, yeah.
page.
Mhm.
All right, fair enough?
I will stay clear of sensitive information.
All right.
No problem. All right, guys. So let's finish taking our look around.
Man.
This is the whole DMV here. There's nothing really. There's cameras all over the building.
Yeah, they got
It's
cameras
kind of weird
everywhere.
that they would hate cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of cameras in here. So we have core values over here. So they're talking to security. So we have Springfield Police, sector car number 2 over here.
Okay.
I believe that other police officers stationed here. Is that other police officer stationed over here, sir?
I think so. Why don't you ask him?
Oh no, I was just because you called him, so I was just.
I called him because he works here.
Are you okay, ma'am? I'm not recording,
I'm not okay with your recording.
but there's a camera right above their heads.
I'm not okay with you.
Yeah, why?
What's the
They're
difference?
all right with the state camera recording them. They're not all right
That's
with
public
you.
record, though. Oh, now it's a state camera. I thought it was a private facility.
We're being recorded by an individual.
Who doesn't show
I mean, do you run away from an ABC or MSNBC camera?
The
Yeah.
only thing that they're worried about is they just don't want you filming the girls, like if they're doing a transaction or something.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
No, that
just-
wasn't my. I was just talking to this gentleman over here. That's all. That's it. We're going to be getting out of here. So, I'm just gonna talk to the officers real quick. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna be getting out. You too. Thank you. Let's just double check before we get out of here. Make sure we're not doing anything illegal.
Let's see what they gonna say now.
Hey, how you doing, sir? So, is there any violations of law here, or any? Just so we can clarify.
Their screens are over there.
Yeah, sure. If you want to move out of the way, I'm not trying to get their screens. That's fine.
All right. My supervisor's coming out because apparently there's backdoor email I never got.
Okay.
My boss never got. We've just learned about it. And he's got a little more up on this because he just saw the email. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Here's my basic understanding. He'll explain it better.
Okay.
While yes, there is a sign about it.
Okay.
There's nothing criminal about it.
Okay.
Barring a couple things. Can't film sensitive things. Computer screens, so I understand they're talking to this gentleman.
Yeah.
You know, kind of pushing that area. The screens are up, you can see them. Leads to a few questions, like if you just look over your shoulder, the young lady behind you to your right, and her documents are up.
Yeah,
Filming
yeah.
that stuff.
I
You
could
put it
under-
up on YouTube,
I-
TikTok, wherever
yeah.
it's gonna end up.
I could understand that, and my only response to that would be is that, as far as the government agency, they should do a better job at, because if somebody's walking by and looking, right, what's the difference?
I'm not arguing with you.
But I'm
we're dealing with the fact that you're standing here with the camera right now.
Yeah, sure,
That's
sure.
the issue.
But that's not my intention anyway, Corporal.
And I'm not saying it is.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we used to have a guy come around, and I forget what
See, and that's what I like. I like police is, that would talk to you, that ain't really just trying to be all aggressive and just try to force you to get out or this and that. I like officers. That's the reason why I said before, you got some good officers out here. You got a lot of good officers. And like I said, you got a lot of bad ones, got a lot of terrible ones. But like I said, at least he is being cordial. He's, just talking to him. He ain't hollering. He ain't trying to say, you need to hurry up and get out. He ain't doing all of that. And I can respect that.
his YouTube name.
Yeah.
He would do the First Amendment audits in Jersey.
U003, counter number
Yeah.
9.
Listen, what's it come down to?
U003, counter number 9.
As much as
Yeah.
you can, and then guess what happens?
Do you think I'm doing that to you?
No.
Okay.
You've actually been very respectful.
Okay.
I've had some other people.
Yeah.
That, all of a sudden.
I've seen it too.
I'm like, the camera's like up here.
I've
It's like,
seen it too.
Jesus.
I've seen it too.
It happens.
We're all people. We're all human, right? So no one wants to be disrespected. I don't want to be disrespected. That's why I don't disrespect you, Corporal.
And you know what? I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
I understand.
The other way, they're looking for a fight.
I understand.
My boss is coming down here.
Okay.
He's coming from the other
So I'll
side
wait
of
to
town.
speak to him and then
So again, the rough understanding that I have at this point, while maybe DMV doesn't like it,
Yeah.
there's no law against it. Again, the two areas of concern that they have
restricted
are
areas
filming,
and confidential
confidential
information.
information, restricted areas, and the other thing that they have in there, again, I can read it, I don't know it, is just that basically for being a pain.
Yeah.
Like I told my boss, you're not being a pain.
Yeah.
You told me your first name.
Yeah.
You explained what you're doing here. You haven't given me an issue.
Yeah, I don't want to give anyone an issue. I really don't. I just I do things differently, and you'll probably find that out. Like after this encounter's over, I do things differently than most. So, I don't want to agitate you or anybody. That's why I say, hey, my name's Sean. What's your name, sir? I don't want to. That's I'm all about de-escalation. I work with the police departments on
Again, I can
de-escalation
appreciate
training.
that. I've had too many people come up to me and go,
Yeah.
"Why you're giving back to me?"
Yeah, I get it.
Like it goes.
But what I would do to counter that is anybody you come in contact with, automatically give that information, because now it's like, okay, this is who I am, right? This is who I am. If you don't want to tell me who you are, I respect your right not to tell me, but at least now you can't get that,
What? I've literally had people, as soon as I walk in, go, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Start screaming.
No, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm sure there's a lot of bad people and ignorant people
Yeah.
out there, for sure.
A lot of them.
For sure.
Honestly, to be a problem for the ones that park way in.
Yeah.
pull the camera and I start recording this.
Yeah. It's been recording the whole time. Yeah. It's all about transparency and accountability for me. So
Do me a favor, just give me a minute to zoom in.
yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Yeah. So we're gonna wait to see what the supervisor
he's
has
all
to
right,
say
man.
about
He's all
everything, and then we'll be getting out of here. How you doing, sir? I'm doing well. How are you?
Just doing a little journalism.
Yeah, just exercising First Amendment rights, sir. That's it. Just peacefully.
Bro, you know?
Okay.
You know, like they said, try not to hit the screens.
Yeah, for sure. That's not my intention at
Do us a
all.
favor if somebody doesn't want to be recorded, maybe.
Oh yeah, no,
try to,
you know, as long as
avoid them.
yeah, I try not to record anybody intentionally or to try and escalate a situation because I don't know any of these people here.
Right,
You know, I don't know how they're
and
gonna react to a camera. So I mean, they shouldn't react because there's cameras. How many cameras are in
You
here?
never
But
know. You never know.
I'd rather just exercise my right peacefully, right?
Like I said, you plan on being around for a while?
No, not a while. No, not a while. No.
Well, you have yourself a good day.
You
man,
too.
okay?
You too, sir. Thank you. You guys have a great day.
It was all right. Very cordial.
So, we're going to be getting out of here in a few minutes. You take care, guys, all right? You have a good one. You too. All right, guys, so we're just getting out of the New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission here in Springfield, New Jersey.
Okay.
Well, it didn't start off too well, for sure. The security guard tried to escalate the situation, pointing to that unconstitutional sign, which we all knew, or at least we all hoped, wasn't going to stand. Because this country, we have too many unconstitutional signs, and I'm happy that the law enforcement officers didn't enforce policy or feelings.
Yep.
They did a good job.
They did.
Security and the actual workers of the Motor Vehicle Commission here are the ones that really failed. The security guard wanted me kicked out. So did the employees here, the public servants. This is not a good look for the Motor Vehicle Commission here. I mean, I doubt they have a good look anyway here, but I guess, it went all right. But the supervisor was great.
Yeah, he was.
The officers were okay. No one really tried to escalate, except for the officer that he was like, let's start off simple here. We should start off simple by you giving me your name and badge number. I'll give you my first name, and then we can cordially move on from there. But,
Right.
Too much escalation, too much ego can really make the problem worse, make the situation, I should say, worse. And, we're not trying to do that. We're just trying to peacefully exercise our rights and, challenge unconstitutional signs. And we were successful in that today. We challenged that unconstitutional sign that said that we would be fined and jailed, our freedom taken away from us if we exercised our First Amendment right to film in public, news gathering, journalism, freedom of press. And we openly defied that sign.
Yep.
That's what every single American needs to do, is to make sure that you stand up for your rights and exercise your rights in a peaceful manner, and we can create real change together. But let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless.
Wow. First off, before I say anything, if you watching me right now and you made it all the way to the end without clicking off, I really appreciate it. Lets me know that you are really here for me, and I really, really appreciate it. I enjoy doing these type of videos, and I'm hoping everyone else enjoy the videos, and everybody hit that like button, watching to the end, because it really, really helps the channel out a lot. It helps the video out, and most importantly, it helps me out a lot. So if you did make it to the end, please comment down below. Say, Adogg, I watched all the way to the end with you, and I really appreciate that. And I'll make sure I leave a heart beside your comment, because I really appreciate that. And I think this guy, I think he said his name is Sean, and he does do things in like a peaceful manner. So he ain't like yelling at him. He just talking normally. So he ain't giving him no reason to arrest him or nothing. He ain't doing any yelling. He ain't cussing them out. He ain't running up on the police or anything like that. So shout out to him for that. Obviously, he knows his rights, and he ain't gonna let them, mess up his rights, because he know them. But like I said, guys, we made it to the end. If you did enjoy, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.